Well, hello, fellow colonists, and welcome back to Rimworld. It's the 11th of April, 8 o'clock. There's a thunderstorm raging outside. A flash storm. Or at least there was, like, right before there we go. It's like, I know it's out there, come on. KT has given birth to Barracuda, a colony child. 5 shooting, 5 construction, 6 mining. Traits are volatile, scrounger, mining speed plus 20, that's pretty good. Action girl, stoner, tough and intelligent. And we're going to name Barracuda Chainsaw, after Chainsaw 242. Apologies for not putting 242 in. But you are not a robot, you are a colonist. We are a tribe, and unfortunately I don't have robots researched yet. If I did, I'd get your model number in there, but it is what it is. And I think we're going to take this book, the Grimoire of the Occult, and out of the wood of the evil tree that we chopped down, we're going to build a research area right back here. And Plump, can you do it? Yes. You're the one who discovered the voices of the evil tree. What are you even doing out there? You need to go build your occult workstation. The flash storm is over. Fires have been started. Where are you guys going? Don't clean the rock rubble. I assure you that is not a home area. We'll try to build that wall and make sure you don't get caught inside it, please. So those guys are going to go down there and build that. Plumps grabbed the grimoire and is hauling it to the workbench. He goes to the wood pile and grabs the evil black wood, laced with glowing runes still. I assure you that's what it is right there. He's become curious over these last few months, as the voices continue to whisper in his ear every night as he lays down for bed. He's curious what else they have to say. He's curious if he can hear them any better. Perhaps if he just built something. Something he could rest his head on any time he wanted to hear them. And so it was completed. Stirred with new possibilities, your colonists have caught some interest in recent occult events. Oh god, and Raidsoft, yeah, you can eat your ambrosia. This is a night for partying, my friend. Their beliefs can be tracked in their needs menu. This belief will slowly decrease over time. Using occult research, you can strengthen the cult and the beliefs of your colonists until they found a cult of their own. So, we have the Wooden Forbidden Knowledge Center, a simplistic table covered in strange symbols, notes, and a tome of forbidden knowledge. Researchers work here to uncover forces beyond. Prolonged usage will result in sanity loss, yet the rewards will be worthwhile. That is not something I can force people to work on, it's actually part of the research tree. I did finish Agriculture 2, which did not advance my technology age, so I started smoke leaf processing. We are going to jump over, however, to deciphering strange symbols, and then research altars We're gonna probe the occult deities and see what we can find. And I think that's gonna be it for now. It's tempting to get the ritual attire. It's very tempting. But I don't quite want to have to craft a bunch of cosplaying cultist uniforms just yet. Olives, I'm sorry you tore your door down too late in the day for me to do anything about. If I had seen, I definitely would have sealed that up. Ballas, go ahead and seal his wall off. I'm sure he's going to be super pissed off. Disturbed sleep times 2. Despite the fact no one has even been close to his room except maybe Plump, I guess. We might wake him up now, but perhaps he can sleep in the morning. Well, now we've got these projects done. This area is mined out. These little cells are mined out. I need to put silver flooring down in some of them. Hopefully we can get this project done as well. No, finish constructing that wall, would you? In fact, are you going, where are you heading? Yeah, he needs to go to bed, okay. Poor Raidsoft, he's gonna die of an ambrosia overdose at some point. Just grabbing from the forbidden stockpile. Stuffing his face full of them. Again, I don't know if he can die from these or not, but I'm going to assume yes. Chainsaw, you need a room. God. So many rooms people need. Everybody needs a place to sleep. I've got a Vok stacked up with 2. Wool, you've got a totem. Rebby, you get a roommate. Raidsoft, I thought you already had an addiction to this stuff. Was it somebody else? Maybe it was somebody else. It's hard for me to remember because a lot of people have addictions at this point. Mostly to nicotine. We did have some beer. Apparently somebody drank it. I'm gonna guess it was Slacks, who has a small alcohol tolerance right now. I saw that carcinoma. It's in remission at least. It needs tending in 2 days. Just hang in there, Hinterland. I'll try not to let you die. Well, it's the 13th of April, 6 o'clock in the morning, and a guy named Voodoo. Bowie Voodoo Lander calls. He is being chased by lost soldiers from the 13th Infantry Division, and he is Olive's father. Now, I said I really wasn't going to take any more refugees running from people, but I'm not terribly afraid of the 13th Infantry Division. I'm going to offer him safety. He starts with a launcher pistol. I'm kind of curious about the range on that. 20. Not too good, actually. I'll give him a minute. And then I'll wake everybody up and get them ready for combat. I really wish they would have came from up here because I wanted to test this out. I think that's good enough. Also, the bugs over there are walled off, thankfully. That is finally done. Raidsoft, Plump, old-fashioned rifle, it cracks me up. Finch, of course we need you up there. Another old-fashioned rifle. I do have some old-fashioned rifles and great bows left equipped on people. The primary reason being that they have incredibly good range. Just something that cannot be neglected. I'm gonna place some people kinda back out of the way. Voodoo, I want you about right there. You're probably gonna get shot at, and you know what? That's perfectly fine. Vok, you've got to be there. You've got one of the good blasters. Same with you, Hintelin. Hopefully you're Almost over your depression. Put Roxanne on the back and Chainsaw. You can go on the back. On the back wall there. I don't want them peppered on the line here, because enemies can still plaster themselves right here. Take, I think, probably pot shots. Or right here specifically. I need to remove this or build another wall further out to force the enemies to come over here. Yeah, there's some other things going on. We decipher the strange symbols, which is just the first research item, nothing big. And there's a heat wave going on too. So if we don't finish this quickly, we could be in trouble. If this lasts like until noon or something. A lot of relationships, a lot of kin. And a grand uncle of voodoo who doesn't really count. I don't know if I consider him part of the colony at this point. Damn, and Norbert just gets blasted. Avok hits him twice. He ducked and missed one of the shots. KT hit him twice. Damn, she shot 2 bullets. Back to back, pulling a JFK move there. And Oswald, and he's down. And I think Raidsoft just got pinged with a bullet. If I'm not mistaken, maybe not. This is actually not a bad angle for them to attack. And Plump, no, I don't want you guys murdering anybody. Okay, I was like, if he continues to run around, forget him. Saint is down. And they are fleeing. Valis pops his head around the corner and fires his flacker at anybody foolish enough to get close to the barbed wire doing his close quarters job. Revy's been hit. His 10th and 12th ribs are shattered. And that is all they got off on us. Until Chainsaw just got shot right there. In the left leg. No immediate danger. Okay. Everybody stand down. Jeez, they left a lot of wounded. Kind of hesitant to strip them all. That is a lot of gear. But some of the clothing could be enchanted. So why not? For some reason O is strip, as well as select multiples of. Just another glitch from having too many mods going. Finish. Is this guy any good? Finish him off. I don't want to rescue any of these people. Saint, do you have any skills that might be worth saving? You're good with animals. Force Apprentice, you'd be another... You're mute. Too smart, masochist. You like the rain. Sorry, but we're gonna finish you off too. I don't need them staying out there forever. Twitching and suffering and dying and making my colonists sad. KT charges out there, happy to no longer be carrying a baby, and begins stripping some of the bodies. Hits 2 of them. Like, see, some of this stuff is just awful. I should probably forbid it so that nobody even bothers with it. Strip him as well. I don't care that he's still alive. Strip both of them. Like, let's see. In patchwork leather cargo shorts of summer. Changes the temperature you can withstand a little bit. Not that useful. I think the only useful item we've got is the one that Finch is wearing, which is the Medic's bandana of Master. And I thought whenever I first read that title, that's going to be great for Fifi, our head surgeon, but it's actually for taming and training animals. So I guess that's all we're going to use it for. I don't think it does anything else. It's not like a medical mask or anything. It's not going to help out in surgery. I've walled this off. We've got the roof set up to be built. I'm going to be turning this into a guest area, most likely. We've got the caravan packing spot. Let's place that right outside. Why not? And the trading spot, I want that to go way out here. Just because. Actually, now that I've got this walled off, I could probably build that anywhere I want. I realized off screen at one point that having the trading spot down here where I had it was making the animals path back here to drink the water. Because the game was saying, hey, this is closer. It wasn't taking into account the long-ass walk all the way around there. Whenever they could have just went there, or they could have just went to my water troughs. But whatever. Plenty of bodies for medical research. And I need to find out who Voodoo is going to be. I was not prepared for you, Voodoo. Your daughter is Hildegard Sagaden. And other than that, you've got the son Olives. Now, I know I said I was going to try not to bring anyone else into the colony that, you know, was related to people. But at the same time, I'm not scared of the 13th Division. Maybe I should be. But at the same time, I mean, come on. They don't ever put up a real fight. I'm probably going to regret that. Shit talking them like that, but whatever. This is going to be Killer Kegsy. Killer Kegsy. Like a beer keg? Like killing a beer keg, downing it. Downing it, Andre the Giant style. Fifi, let's see. You're probably... I was gonna say maybe she's researching. I want her... Oh. Plump is doing medical work. That's fine. Both Fifi and Plump have pretty good medical skills. Plump's up to 9. Fifi's is, of course, much, much higher. But it's good not to invest all of your eggs in one basket. If Fifi ends up dying, we'll not only lose an amazing researcher, but the best medic that we've got, which could prove disastrous for it. Got all this gear back here. Why are you putting it back there? I think I need to expand stockpiles. I need somebody to come trade with me and help me get rid of all of this crap. You know what? I'm just gonna expand this through here right now. We're living... This is not a colony as much as it is a hoarder's paradise, I think. We've got a building filled with stuff that people are gonna haul up here real quick. They're gonna fill their pockets with it and then haul most of it back down. Once they realize that it won't fit. Plump goes to chopping up the body, despite the fact that it's got clothes on it, but honestly, I don't particularly care. I don't think we're gonna find any more clothing that could be useful. Nobody wants to finish Saint or Kilikoff. Just gonna strip them and let the animals eat them. His grandnephew is Killer Kegsy. That'll be a mood hit. At least Killick doesn't know anybody down there. Also, once Raidsoft finally finished his Ambrosia binge, we only ended up with 87 left. We've got beer now that should be produced year-round. I may need to step up, actually. I think we'll take this rice field and turn it into nothing but hops as well. We have finished creation research of an altar. Oh my. The altar Probably falls under miscellaneous. That would make sense. The cult altar. It needs 125 wood that I don't have right now because of all the wood flooring I've made. Let's make it out of slate. That is somewhat unfortunate. I was hoping it would be a little bit centered in there. I wanted this room to be used as the place of worship for our cult. Let's see, that wouldn't be bad. I could use that full room right there. I don't like having research in the back, but whatever. Or we could have our own little dungeon here. I think maybe I'll put it here for now, because it gives me the entire area to fill with benches and stuff, and we do have a very large colony. So I'll need to put doors here. I also tore this wall back down because I realized it needed to be a slate wall for the slate rock walls around it, or it would stick out like these granite walls do and slowly drive me crazy. The altar is finished. That raid, we kicked its ass. The next thing we're researching is the occult deities. And I'm going to research a few more of these. Just set them up to be knocked out. And then I'm going to have to force the game to advance our technological level. It's possible something's messed with due to mods, but who knows. And Fifi begins to feel their sanity slip as they research at the occult table. Something isn't right. The negative moodlet. I don't blame them. That place is kind of spooky. Repeatable research to discover occult deities. There are multiple deities that you can worship, folks. They can grant you different benefits, I guess you could say. It's just a hallway of trash. That's all it is. The last thing I want to do before I move the beds in here is set up some real flooring. And Hintolin is binging on nicotine. That's fine. We've got 747 cigarettes. Even though Hintolin, you do have cancer that's in remission. We ended up with some garden coffee as well. It fell from the sky when I wasn't looking, and they just hauled it in, so they get to drink that for like another day or two before they can start having caffeine withdrawals and bitching about it as well. Once something's in the stockpile, I can only forbid it. I could do some shenanigans to force it into an outside stockpile where it would eventually decay. But I can't outright just destroy anything to get rid of it. Oh yeah, I made a pair of dentures. So I was trying to find out how to get rid of Avok's negative moodlet here for lacking a bionic body part. It says he wants a bionic body part, but I don't know. Maybe a pair of wooden dentures, George Washington style, would get the job done. I need to do some work here. Actually, I don't want you doctoring. You're horrible. You kill people. KT, you don't need to be doing it. Okay. Don't you all love this? This is the inventory screen for this game. What else? Killer Kegsy, the Joy Wirer. I don't like it whenever it pauses for a second to autosave. You're pretty good at handling animals with 15, yeah. I would like you to be out there. You're good at hunting, and you're pretty damn good at art too. And then chainsaw, you're not really good at anything. You have a passion for plant cutting and growing. Well, we can never have enough of those. I don't think I want you handling any animals, though. So, Saint is still out there twitching away. He should be dead soon. Oh, wow. Killick is all the way over there. And he has heat stroke. Serious. He'll probably die. The colonists are smart enough to seek shelter indoors, where we've got the wooden passive coolers set up. All over the place? Hell, even the kitchen is 59 degrees with 2 of them. The prisoners don't have one, but they don't need them. And all of the bedrooms are a little bit hot, but there's not anything I can do about that until I can research vents and indoor air conditioning. So, let me see. Let's get something else set up here real quick. Floors. How do I do this? A sterile tile. It needs 3 steel and 15 silver. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 of these medical rooms for now. Because why not? Can I make medical doors? That would be hilarious. I don't think so. So, wooden doors, cheap and fun for everyone. And I still haven't decided what to do about these rooms right now. The only reason I'm hesitant to move them is because they don't have water, and prisoners still need to shower and poo, and they still need to get drinks, which I don't have any way to make drinks indoors yet, like a water fountain or something. Anyways, it's 14th of April, 2 o'clock in the morning, and the colony is asleep. We fought off one raid from the lost soldiers of the 13th again, and we're basically just leaving the survivors to die out there, to deal with the vultures themselves. Welcome back, folks. It's the 15th of April at 6 o'clock in the morning again. It seems to be a reoccurring time for us. And Ballas has carcinoma. It's a pretty big deal. You've got lung cancer now too, and your lung cancer is growing. I did take a look at the bills, and we can chop his carcinoma out, which I'm pretty sure means chopping out his whole lung, which I'm not entirely interested in doing just yet. And we also have a strange sinkhole. A massive sinkhole has opened up near the colony. A colossal beast writhes beneath, clawing at the minds of our colony with unseen fingers. It demands a sacrifice. Feed it or destroy it quickly. And that is right outside our colony gates. It's currently causing sanity loss. We can try to fill the hole in, or we can sacrifice a prisoner. Throw a prisoner into the pit to hopefully satisfy the monster. Or a random colonist will attempt to fill the hole. The pit is currently active, and this is highly not recommended. Just how bad is the sanity loss? Urgently hungry. Maybe it only causes sanity loss. I do not like those sounds coming from that hole. Maybe it only causes sanity loss in that radius. A strange chanting can be heard from within. We could sacrifice a prisoner. Let's... Shar is the one that can't walk. What's your full name? Asate Shar. Well, Shar, I'm gonna throw his body in here. Asate Shar. A sacrifice is starting. Oh, really? Fifi grabs the body of Shar, the quadriplegic whose spine we chopped out so it could set in our floor for like the past half year. Still haven't decided who gets that piece of beautiful technology. So what does Fifi's thing say? Gathering sacrifice. Is anyone else gonna show up for this? She's gotta haul the body all the way down there. More importantly than that, she's gotta have a strong mental fortitude to even approach the hole, due to the horrible psychedelic energies that it is pumping out. We're gonna see just how bad it assaults her senses. She is unfortunately approaching it on a hungry, starving stomach. Almost starving. It may be able to prey upon those feelings of hunger and fuck with her mind even more. And I'm sorry about this, Shar. You've been with our colony for a long time. I'm pretty sure you were friends with a lot of people, which is going to make this very difficult. But we can't afford to keep feeding you, and there's no spines coming along anytime soon. Slacks just burst out of his clothes, possibly becoming some type of slug creature for a second. Fifi begins to chant dark sorceries and then throws the body into the pit. It is currently inactive. Fill it while it's inactive? I don't want this thing around. A massive tunnel that burrows deep beneath the earth. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we don't fill it in. Here, consume your veggie mush. I don't know what to do. I wish I could throw some more of these dead bodies in there, though. Yeah, fill it. Fill the hole. Don't you can attack the hole? I find that somewhat strange. And I guess Raidsoft is gonna fill the pit. I can't right click on Fifi and force her to do it, so. Godspeed, Raidsoft. I mean, if something reaches out of there and pulls you in, it wouldn't be the worst loss for the colony. I mean, I wouldn't say that about you. Even with your ambrosia addiction, and where you've ate at least half of our ambrosia stocks thus far. Not that anybody else needs that delicious, tasty treat, and, you know, not that we could possibly sell it or trade it away for a whole lot of silver. And speaking of silver, our silver flooring is coming along quite nicely, our sterile tiles. The doors leave a lot to be desired, and there's still some cleanup to do. And I don't know what type of bed we're gonna build in there just yet. I mean, I guess the best bed I can possibly build at this point is still just the cloth bedroll. Let's see. I think cloth guest bedroll. Raidsoft can hear human cries from below as he begins to shovel into the pit. That's spooky. You have an ambrosia withdrawal. You're uncomfortable. You continue to hear human cries from deep below as the ground shakes. I'm surprised you're not having some type of sanity breakdown from this. Probably because it's inactive. But I would still be freaking out personally just a little bit. A strange sinkhole. If all she's gonna hear is strange voices. Now, if I see something like a tentacle rises from the ground and catches Raidsoft and pulls her down before she can escape, then I'll have some serious problems. I'm gonna move all of these bedrolls out here and get ready to open up this kitchen area. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna double stack them. I'll mark them for guest use once they get there. I need to redo the other ones as well. Make them be guest use. We'll get some brand new ones made out of cloth. Because that's all I can possibly afford. Get that set up. We may actually have a half-assed medical area. I'm kind of excited. The fueled food prep table needs to be moved. I also need to move the fermenting barrels. We're going to move those out here. They'll be fine dining. The fermenting will go on out here. I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of this door. I don't even use the granite millstone. Grind grains into flour. Let's do that until we have 30. Why not? Flour probably lasts a long time. Grind cornmeal. Do that until we have 30. And Hinterland steps right up. Or I could do bulk cornmeal. Which is probably a smarter move. Bulk grains. I wish I had make bulk veggie mush. Something like that. So I don't have to have two people constantly going 24/7 cooking meals for all of these people. I had them make a bunch of popcorn. That spoils in 6 days, unfortunately. I should just set up popcorn for the prisoners. It's all they can get. A slate-cut altar. We can make sacrifices, maybe force worship, make an offering. Let us go ahead and build... What do I have a lot of? Scrunch some of that down. I don't need that much information. Got 228 granite blocks or a bunch of wood. Well, for now, where are they? Linkable pews. I'm gonna make those out of wood. So... right to the edge. Damn it, there's one more square on this side, isn't there? I need to move the whole wall out one tile or I'm not gonna be happy. Fuck it. For now, this'll do. Let me see. And all the way in the back. We'll leave one little path in the center for them to walk down so they don't have to constantly stumble upon each other. And that is our little cult room for now. Let's get a torch back there. Maybe I should do 2 torches. One on each side. I need to smooth down the walls once we get that set up. Once that technology is uncovered. There's still a lot to do. Our research tree is sculptures next. We've still got quite a ways to go. I'm eager to get out of the Neolithic era. There's a lot of other things I would definitely love to research other than that crap. So, tear down this wall. I think even that one. Maybe we will not tear down that one. We'll move food prep area, maybe. Figuring out a design for the rooms is almost as hard as doing anything else. It feels so permanent once you invest the time to tear down walls and move stuff around. Who wants to redo all that? 2x4, that's a massive table. I think I will actually have 2 of them, and we'll even put nice dining chairs. This is going to take all of my wood stockpiles and then some, I bet. Can someone move this stuff, please? Olives, don't you even think about going to sleep or hauling anything else. Get these beds out of my way. Right that. Move that to the corner. I don't want anything to... I don't know. It's not like it's particularly in the way they can just walk around it. I don't like the design of it. Honestly, I should probably scoot this over too, so that there is room for them to walk there. Oh, time out. Time out. Actually, I can just cancel those two. It's probably a lot better. And then as soon as that bed is moved, we'll place a chair there. So this will open all of this up. What else can I add in here? I definitely need some more totems. Install that one. Beauty of 4. Beauty of 4. Where's our good artist at? Art spot! Make me more small totems. Just do it 5 times. And artistic skill really needs to be 10 or higher. I want some good ones here. So who do we have there? We have Olives. Put his art at 1, so he'll stop hauling and cleaning. And Killer Jersey. Killer Kegsy. Killer Jersey. Jesus Christ. And hopefully they'll start to give us some really good art that'll boost the spirits of everyone. Plump is heading to Council Olives. Both of them wearing fancy-ass power armor that we looted. Not that it did their owners any good from our assault. And he's sad that his kin Saint died. The Saint was left outside and was probably eaten by the alpacas. Killick is still laying there. Not even close to being a... Okay, you know what? Bench. Go capture Killick. Maybe we'll have to throw another body into the pit. The pit is gone, by the way. Raidsoft did fill it up, and then he went to bed to sleep off the nightmares he was hearing. He's now jealous of Kegsy's room. Plump's room is no longer that good. Does Kegsy even have a room? Where is Kegsy sleeping? In this room, you really? Get up. Get up. You don't sleep there. And you can't do construction. Fine, you can sleep there for now. But in the morning, you're done with. You're gonna find another room here, in fact. I'm gonna force that. Get out of that bed, Kegsy. What the hell are you thinking? Looks like everyone else is about ready to pass out for the day, though. It's first of the Juggernaut month. 1 o'clock in the morning. Our cult has been founded, kind of. I mean, we've got an altar now. We've thrown a body into a pit. We're doing forbidden occult research. Who knows what the future holds for us? Oh my goodness. Welcome back, folks. It's the 1st of Juggust, still 9 o'clock in the morning. Not a whole lot of time passed. And a psychic ship has crashed. A large piece of an ancient ship has crashed nearby. Our colonists can feel it in the back of their mind, exhorting unspeakable acts. It must have an onboard AI persona with psychic projection ability, and this AI is not friendly. It is right there. A psychic drone. A psychic drone next to an ancient danger, and I can't leave it because it does a lot of negative morale. Psychic drone, -7. Okay. I want everybody down here immediately. Fifi, you don't have to be. Who are my pacifists without weapons? I should have them memorized, but I still don't. I want everyone down here because we're gonna surround it a little bit. And then open up fire. Saldownik. You're a pacifist. Can you learn heal other yet? Yes, you can. Okay. In fact, I do want you down there. You might make a good backup medic for whatever pops out of this and tries to mess with us. Okay. These things, from my experience, are never friendly, never very nice. Not now, puppy. My dog wants some attention, and you're just gonna have to wait. I got some killing to do, and who knows how long this will take. I'm not entirely sure if I want to try and build some earthen mounds either. It would definitely be useful. Okay. Revy, since you made it here first, go try and build those earthen walls. Get him up there. He's got the launcher pistol, chainsaw. You get in second place. I want all of you up here working on this stuff. The quicker we can get this over and done with, the freaking better. Come on, guys. We need to finish all of this. You can't just finish the job and move on. We've got some combat to do here. Okay, raid. You there, bow person. You're probably not gonna be that hot. Move slacks there. Oh man. I don't know, maybe back there. The hard part's making sure everybody's got cover, because whatever pops out of here, I want you over there. Whatever pops out of here is going to be prepared for a major fight. Saldownik, go like stand back there for now. Valis, you've got the modular flacker. I want you over here with the other short range crew. Finch, got an opening for you. Having everybody lined up like this is a bit of a danger. The enemies can spray and have a good chance to hit people because they're all lined up. But I don't really have the luxury of time here. I'm gonna have everybody basically open fire at the same time. So let's do this. Everybody attack this thing. Here we go. I knew that a whole bunch of fucking centipedes were gonna pop out. You two attack that one. Revy, attack that one. You guys all attack the scyther there. And I want the rest of you to lay down some more suppressive fire on that centipede with a minigun, of all things. Holy shit, Valis and Roxanne just got blasted. Fuck it. Get out of there. Roxanne might be in serious trouble. She charges on fire directly towards them. God, those things have a lot of health. Okay, Roxanne, why? No, 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 no. No, 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 don't run up there. Valis, get over here. Roxanne, it's imperative that you get away from all of those creatures. That thing is a fucking inferno fire launcher. Shoot at that thing. Roxanne is probably gonna get peppered. Yeah. Roxanne just got hit with friendly fire, which I kind of expected. Fucking take it down, quick. Fucking people scatter. They break ranks and end up getting hurt pretty damn bad. Heal Roxanne there. Who else has the force? Slacks. I want you to heal Chainsaw, who is hurt. And everybody else stand down. In fact, wait, Finch, you can heal other two. Who else is hurt? I want you to heal Slacks, who's pretty hurt. Everyone took a pretty good beating. That damn Inferno cannon. Okay, you guys stand down. Roxanne is back as if nothing happened. She's in no immediate danger, but she is hurt. Shredded, multiple limbs. Okay, stand down. Plump, you can stand down. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? Get up here. I completely forgot. We need to actually kill this ship before anybody gets some time off. Everybody line up and open fire. This ship is what we came here for, and I got distracted. What are you doing, Roxanne? Don't be crazy. Don't be foolish. You wouldn't want to go out there and do something you're not gonna live to regret now, would you? Okay, everybody stand down. A military commissar named Rianne Lander calls from nearby. She's being chased. She begs for safety and offers to join the colony. One thing after the other, isn't it? If we accept, we'll have to fight off the lost soldiers. No. Sorry, Olives. You're gonna have to find a new wife. What do we got here? A malicious AI persona core. It can become a mind of frightening power. Handle with care. Let's see. Plump. I want you to haul that. Plump says, no, I will never do hauling. Forget you. Ballast, I'll hurt you. Right lung carcinoma, of course. You were burned up by the Inferno cannon. Shouldn't be surprised too much. Us unforbid these things. We're gonna let that centipede bleed out. Its fourth body ring was blasted off. Jesus. I almost feel bad for him. I'm not sure why people took their clothes off and threw them on the ground there, but whatever. And we also had time to stop and milk one of the muffalo. Wonderful. I'm trying to tame 3 of them right now. 3 wild ones that are out here. Or maybe it's just 1 now. No, there's 2 more up here. I was hoping we could find a mate for combat, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Ballast is about ready to break. He's in excruciating pain, wearing tattered apparel. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I believe a lot of people have tattered apparel on, because I have forced them to wear the Pip-Boys, basically until they break. The aiming bonus is too good to pass up, and I'm sure we'll get more at some point. A little water, a lot of people need treatment. This is what I wanted to do. Let's set these up to be medical beds. Who do we have? I guess everybody's in their own beds right now, because I don't have any medical beds set up. Since we moved all of these. Except for that one that no one wants to move. Slacks, can you heal up? Go heal up Roxanne again. Slacks channels the force and all of her injuries mysteriously disappear. I still don't know how I feel about this. It is definitely useful. Where's Plump? Is Plump trying to die? We've got Plump, Ballast, and Olives. Go heal Olives. Plump, you should be fine, right? Torso, left leg, right hand, all burned. All need tending. Go rest in the medical ward. Let's see, what are the stats for this? Room tinned infection chance factor, 32%. It was like 50-some% down here, so it's a significant boost. Finch, can you please move this bedroll? And we have cargo pods drop in, huh? What do we get? Nutrient paste mill. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. A synthetic mixture of protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, amino acids, and minerals. Absolutely disgusting. I think our simple veggie mush is better than that. Ingredients: rice and potatoes. That sounds really goddamn good to me. Sprinkle on just a little bit of cheese. Or maybe throw in a handful of popcorn just to fuck with the texture of the meal a little bit. Better than paste. Nutrient paste. Ballast still needs tending. Let's see. Saldanowski. Never be able to pronounce your name. Where are you? Go heal Ballast real quick. You were all the way out there doing something important, weren't you? Hentolin. Where are you going? Pressing cheese. How about instead of pressing cheese, you just haul all of the milk back? Otherwise, you'll just grab like one or two. I don't need that to be a home area. Thank you very much, game. I don't want my villagers, my colonists, my dwarfs running out here randomly to try and fix anything that gets hurt, or to put out a fire that randomly starts down there. Ballast and olives still need help. Ballast, olives, and plump, actually. Fifi is tending to them. Olives is all burned up. Ballast is all burned up. Plump is all burned up. It could have been worse, though. Could have been too many guns unloading and unleashing hell on us. That bed is still labeled as being owned by Shar. No. Don't do that. In fact, just deconstruct that bed. The ghost of Shar owned that. Rest in peace, Shar. As you live underground now, maybe they'll be able to fix his spine and make him walk again down there. I almost feel bad for him. Let's see. Worship and sacrifice. Nothing available. We are finally researching sculptures. I think we need to research that and then maybe probe cult deities again. And then maybe the altar of sacrifice. I don't feel like we're researching enough at this point. Feels like we've really slowed down, and I am not too happy with that. Oh, hey, look. They brought the mechanoids up here. If I had the right technology, I think I could disassemble them. Let's see. Butcher creature? Yeah. Let's say have butcher mechanoid into various computer parts. Anyways, it's the 1st of August, 10 o'clock. We have survived another handful of days, despite the fact that we have been attacked a couple times. We've had a lot going on recently. It's almost time for hopefully a little bit of peace, a little bit of sanity.